we're going to begin with just asking why you even came to us in the first place. What made you reach out?
It was I had just joined a company as an estate agent, their sales manager, and it was a terrible pipeline, really bad, and I knew I had to do something. Social media was first thought on my mind because I had experienced the benefit of it before, but I had spoken to so many people, so many social media people in January and then February, and to be honest, I couldn't, half the time I couldn't understand what they were saying. And then I was looking on Facebook and I saw you, Tina, and I believe you were talking to another estate agent in the UK, and you were just having a conversation with him, and I thought, this lady speaks my language. I said, and I just had to reach out to you. I just thought, you know, you're not giving me all this jargon. You weren't talking in social media jargon, which I had a clue about. And then you were talking to, I believe his name was Paul, and the impact that you had through the social media, your services that you gave, you were just different to the others. And I just thought, I want to know more. I just thought, this is what I'm looking for, and the rest is what we say is history. I believe it was February that we had the discussions, and yes. And then off we went. And it was really it was how you were, and it's how you came across it, that it was actually quite a simplistic method, and I've never thought of social media as being simple.
We try to make it as simple as possible from the front end, because we're always holding on to the back end. As you know, Daniel does a lot to make sure that the systems work really effectively, but we don't need you to know all the details. You can look at it if you would like to, but you're working, you're busy. Why should you need to know the ins and outs of how this works unless you're really interested? And we're happy to show anyone, by the way, in case you are. But you know, when you're busy, and you are very busy, I've never seen you stop working, Jules. And
I'm a bit of workaholic.
it's something that I think is really important for myself as well. You don't need to know every single detail. You just need to work.
Yeah.
That's what I always think.
That is the key. That is the key, because I'll be honest with you, I thought, how am I going to have time to do social media? How am I going to do it? Because one, I didn't understand social media, so everything felt very clunky to me, trying to put things together. And it was a time, but weirdly enough, I was carrying on doing my very busy workload, but yeah, I found that it was very quick. Once I was shown how you showed me how, and I thought, actually, it's not as hard as I thought it was, and it was so easy to put it in my day. It was so easy to fit. It's like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I mean, and once you start doing it more and more, it's just easier. Like anything, isn't it? It's practice. But even at the start, once you showed me, you know, after a few little technical glitches that I had, which you were very patient about, that's another thing I say, your patience is amazing, is that you know, it just became very, very quick and very simple. Because I don't have to know the hows, the whys, the ways of how it's done in the background, because you do it, you take care of that.
That's the plan. The plan is for you to have as little as possible to do, because I know how busy you all are. I know that you're doing so many different things, and the idea is that you have so much to think about. Then if we can just do one little thing like 3 times a week, then it's a huge weight off your shoulders, because that keeps going out to people again and again and again. So you don't have to keep trying to fill up your feed as well, because people keep seeing your face and